afternoon. Very special people, general public, members of grassroots bridge builders nationwide, senior citizens in the grand community, members of the general public. I say good afternoon to all of you. My name is Engineer Ibrahim Moses Figoche, the servant of the masses, the voice of the voiceless, the defender of his people interests, also promoting peace, equity, and justice in our land. It is very important that we continue to do what we are doing, updating the platform when necessary, letting out information for the purpose of the people, for those who are far and near. This channel is your authentic channel to take every information, whatever that has to do with the community at which we are in. I'm sorry I came in a little bit late against our usual 1 o'clock. It was because of the several meetings currently ongoing and also some part of the issues that needed to be brought to the public from AIT and other social media devices. Today is 27th of October 2023. This very special day today, Friday, will never come again this year except the next 1 year from now. And we thank God that today is Friday. Before I open up the telephone line, permit me to highlight some very few and important issues that we all need to have in mind and behind ourselves as we continue in this struggle. We have nothing to lose. We have nothing to fear, because truth unveils everything. And choosing to do the right thing is always coming with sacrifice. Part of the sacrifice most of you are encountering right now is for the betterness and the future of our people in the grand community and also the family that we are building nationwide. So I'll continue to appreciate all of you that has not stopped thinking positively. Rather, keep imparting positively on the ideas that were made available by your servant and some of the very special senior citizens that may not even want me to call their name on air, but they are part of us, and you all know these people by yourself, one after the other. We are moving forward because it's clear. Everybody can see that what kept us here, it was just a common mistake of not doing the right thing. And as we embark doing the right thing, no matter how slow we think it looks like, it is still the best time for us. Being in a hurry and never arrived at any positive answer is always the case here. But because of the changes, the belief of the people, the ordinary people that are part of this community, the masses that are always at the receiving end, believing that when we have a leader, it could be anybody, it could be you, it could be somebody in one village that God might want to use to deliver the message to his people. This kind of project is not necessarily delivered by the appointed apostles or reverend, as the case may be, in our normal society. It is whom God chooses and wanted to use at the particular time that he passes through, and it could be anybody. We are just a gateway to many organizations. And I believe that most of you also know the channel at which we are connected to is from the Supreme Tap. It can never run dry because we are the people. We are the one that make the mistakes at the initial stage. We are the one that have decided to take the right step and correct those mistakes and let it be part of history in our time. That we are part of the grand community overhauling system, total runabout, turn from what we used to do and do a different thing. It's exactly what we are doing now. And I see everybody doing it without hesitation. Anybody who is in this community today and kicking against what we are doing, that we are taking hard so much on some people, why don't we do this to other? Why is it now that we need to do this? That person is actually not saying the truth. The person is not realistic. He needed to be checked properly. Because the people have done enough. And it is time for the frontiers to also do their own part so that Nigerians can be at peace. I want to congratulate us once again, those of you that have personally communicated to me, to customer care, to most of the people within the community. We say thank you very much. And for any reason, if we are making any change, we must do it as soon as possible. May God continue to bless us. Those few things I need to highlight right now is one, the registration of Epic Charity Foundation. So many have been calling, be asking questions. Engineer, is because you spoke about him. He came to our platform. That is why we are joining this platform. And some of us has sent money. Some of us has. I told them, I said, it is right for us to join the positive thinking tank. Why do I say that? Because the young man, the professor himself, made up his mind to follow all our demands and provide all the necessary information to convince me and the entire Nigerians and the followers of the grassroots bridge builders and trust-com multipurpose cooperative society that is designed to bring trust among the people and the cooperative that has come together. As the name implies, if anybody is acting dishonesty on that platform, is going against the dream and the purpose of the entire Nigerians, because this cooperative is for Nigerians in the 36 states. There are coordinators, managers, and sensitive positions are handled by us, the Nigerians. This is the first time that we are going to be given an opportunity to prove ourselves as a people who come together with young knowledge, with vibrant ability, with effort to deliver a message of survival through a multipurpose cooperative society, which is one of the basic windows to empower people, organization, and group of institutions that want to build the nation of their tomorrow. Just like if any government is not interested in the nation, in the youth, that means that government is not interested in the future of the country. The youth, the younger generation, they are the people that God has put everything in their hands. And for anywhere we find ourselves among this organization and youth form 30-40% of that organization, we expect things to be done rightly. Those youth that have joined, that came in group, they say they are fans of what we are doing, speaking the truth, making it open to people, bringing ideas together and make it one single purpose to achieve a multinational impedance in the system. You guys are welcome. And your state, Taraba, your governor, your executive, will see the impact of multipurpose in the dream that you are bringing. Your consultant, Alexandra Mercy, will be coming online to discuss with you people so far the activities that he has surmounted before resuming. As we speak, I think she's in the AIT headquarters in Abuja with the Epic Charity Foundation CEO and founder on a very vital broadcast going on. And I think it's part of the things that she also needed to put in place before coming and giving us the narrative of how we want us to go. But I was part of the discussion this morning that have given her the audacity, the authority to supply. Let me use that word because she has the capacity and she has the technical know-how to supply the companies, NGOs, and also other business entities that are going to be part of this epic program. And the man himself, whom has given this authority, also have given his words that he will stand and he will provide every information, every MOU, everything that request from the public as long as it's coming from the leader of the group. So I am encouraging us now, those of you that have shown interest, that I have told you to wait so that we have a confirmation. By the time your consultant comes on board on Monday, she will be able to give the directive on how you people will go. But be part of the positive changes and also the one that we are sure that is working and the ones that we are waiting and still processing and those that are already in the process from the past 8 years that are still trying to find their footing or making it possible, give them the ability to achieve the purpose of helping humanity. I support everybody who has the mind and the intention to create wealth for the poor masses, for my own family, the less, and the voice of the voiceless. I thank you dearly for being part of the project that covers this set of people. Those I have served in the past, those I'm yet to serve, those that are still having the intention, and those that are in the other side that have not even realized what it takes to make a move and also create a change. May God give all of you the same strength to achieve your dream. I wish you what you wish me 10 times, and I also pray for you to be able to deliver the masses at this time that your mercy is highly needed. So that is for Epic Charity Foundation. Since the consultant is there with them right now and she's coming on board, every member of the grassroots bridge builders, registered members, like I earlier promised, that I am a channel to focus you properly on the directions and decisions that you need to make to enhance your tomorrow, to better your life, and to showcase your talent to the whole world. Most especially, stand for those who cannot speak for themselves. With the support of everybody, every member that has been carrying on this voice, I say thank you very much, as I will be officially on Monday handing over every member that has subscribed duly to GBB, to Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative, to carry on the assignments that we are working on. It is better to be part of the organization that as you are waiting for something, there are other things happening. The ones that you are already done, waiting for it to be harvested, you should hold it and prefer and protect it very well. And the ones that are there, that you need processes, you need to be guided, you need to be positioned as part of your own organization, that tomorrow you may be part of those who will come up, just like our brother, the CEO founder of Epic Child Foundation, is doing right now, telling the world that I have gone out to look for and to bring to my people. And I'm not ashamed to show every proof, every document, everything that will make me a supporter, a grant handler, a project deliverance to the people of Nigeria, I will not hesitate. And he has been doing it. And we have been updating the platform. No matter how difficult it is, there is no how we are not going to keep you updated in the hours we promise you. It might delay, but we must come on air. And if it happens that we can't make it, we must use other medium to communicate to you. We are good to go. So those in Trustcom, customer care will have every details of what you need to do. You can always chat, you can always call, but if you call and they are busy, please leave your message on the WhatsApp page for them to react to it. And the front desk office in Abuja, as she's reporting to the office, she's working with you, she's reporting to customer care service and your consultant. All informations are also documented in that office for your assessments and also corrections when necessary. Thank you for this afternoon on Epic Charity Foundation. That is that. Now, we will go to our cooperative due processes. The consultant has furnished us with the conditions and what she is going to stand to do to defend, to protect, and to let us have access to it with the following. Number one, the monthly due of our cooperative. If you Google cooperative today, you will see what it means to be in a cooperative society. It is the society that is closer to the grassroots people. It is the society that motivates, that strengthens the small, medium enterprise organizations, business plans, business groups around the world. Those of you who have been part of anchor borrowers in the past, those of you who have been part of NISAT program for farming, for other support, the cooperatives that registered you, you all know what it stands. But today, you have a more reorganized people who has taken the responsibility of you by bringing you together, by creating unlimited wealth and access to finance at the grassroots for the people. That is cooperative. The only different thing here is that we shall not tolerate anybody who is going to Trustcom with the purpose of collecting money and absconding with the money. We will not tolerate that. And that is why we are partnering with all the security agencies to protect our money, to protect our interests, to protect our investors, to defend those that will be coming from multinational organizations and give to us as a give back to the society, their interest, their capital investment and return of investment. It has to be protected. So the group of people that are going to focus behind me to work with Trustcom are trusted energy base. They are tested in the society of cooperative. They have worked in major cooperative in Nigeria. Most of you that have served the government before now are part of the cooperative that we're talking about. I was privileged to have a discussion with one of our senior citizens, Bishop Francis, this afternoon. And from what he was telling me, I become so happy that he has served in Coca-Cola PLC, and he was part of those who monitored, who run the cooperative, and he was part of the cooperative, and he was doing his monthly due, and he was doing unlimited. So some of you that were seeing the questions he was asking on the platform, all that he was asking was he want to be doing more than the 5,000 minimum as projected by Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative and 10,000 minimum for enterprises, NGOs, companies who are part of the cooperative. That he wants to do as far as 100, 150, as much as he can do because it's his money. But because it was a benchmark, the way it was pronounced in the platform, so he was trying to explain it. And you know, most of us do not have the level of intellect the same strength of writing, and also the right command of English and words at the same time. So we may be misunderstanding ourselves. Most time I choose to come and do it this way so that you can understand it very well. There is nobody that is forced to do the monthly cooperative due. You can be there as a dormant member. There is no problem. The only problem is that when people are getting benefit, you might be assessing it in a difficult terrain because you are going to be assessing it like a visitor who is coming from outside for an emergency loan with conditions that you might not be able to meet. When your business was supposed to receive opportunities internally without stress, you are asked to go to these offices, get this documentation, print this, because you are not part of us, profile with details where we can find you. So it is going to be difficult for people to trust you, to reference you, which has becoming a challenge. Now, as part of cooperative, of Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative, the things I requested from the consultant, that every cooperative that is going to be duly registered and doing the cooperative shall be profiled. An official cooperative membership form will be sent to you via soft copy. Those in Abuja will be in the office, must to collect the hard copy, fill it. A file will be created for you, sealed with all your documents, and be handed over to the appropriate offices, including the CBN project, the Central Bank Cooperative Organization, and the general palliative that federal government is giving. I want to believe that our own Undoka from the Central Bank, the approved agency who's working with Central Bank, the PEP ICT, will be coming on air with us on Monday as well, as is going to assist to also profile those that will be given for the palliative. Palliative is anything. It's paid. A field that will come to you that you don't have to return back. It could be 50,000, it could be 20,000, it could be 500,000, it could be 1 million. But as an NGO, if you are receiving a palliative, it must be reasonable because there is something you want to do with it. In most cases, when they saw the project good, they might request it, okay, we need to advance you. What is your equity? At that point, you might not have it. So I've requested that in this case, grassroots will stand for you. Grassroots will be part of those who will reference you, who will assist to provide you this equity so that you can access the normal loan that you have to take or the normal facility that is coming, and the reference will be very, very audible and acceptable by that organization. We can stand for you. Those NGOs that they are profiling and handing over to federal government for many projects that is in this government, as you all know, palliative could be anything. Palliative could be money from federal government. Palliative could be grant that supports you. So all these are part of the things that Trustcom will do for us, organize us properly, position us to be able to access facility at all levels. All documentation that we require, those we have, the ones we don't have, so that we can have them as a group, and it will help us to achieve this thing positively. So please, be part of the positive change. And whatever you're doing, you are part of your state. Your state coordinators is there. Your state account is there. All we request from you as you're doing your cooperative, contact customer care service, contact your state coordinator, make sure you confirm the account of the Trustcom you are doing it, and send your profile so that at the end of the month, they put together all you have done and populated on the database. Whenever you assess it yourself, you call, you can assess your balance, you can assess your withdrawal, you can assess your support, you can assess your request. We have mentioned before now many times, and we'll continue to mention, because when I told you people as you're watching this program, keep hitting the like button, those on Facebook, those on my YouTube channel, share the link. There are many of us that are new to this system. Subscribe to the button, press the bell so that once we come live, you will be notified. It doesn't cost you anything, but it costs you money to waste and watch. But it is important for you to get the information from this source and follow it, and somebody hearing and changing it and convincing you. Let us be part of positive change. Uh, I'm going to give opportunity to few persons that are calling us and those with us online to make their contribution. While we go into the studio, the number to reach us is 080 333 06 500 is the number to reach us on the studio. And the number to reach the customer care service is 070 4844 3358 is the number to reach customer care service. You all have the number already. And by Monday, the number to reach your consultant will be made available for you, and where you get the detail of what to do also be made available to you. We are now in the right order because from the right channel, approval has been given to Trustcom to get registered, profile ourselves, let there be someone who's standing for us. And the good thing again is a woman. Let a woman try again. Women has been leaders of many of these groups. All the NGOs, most of them are leaders, most cooperative. But now that we have a consultant, the women, it's your time to give support to your partner. The men, don't be angry. Let us bring our women together. Let us give them opportunity to be part of what we are doing. Let's stay at the background to give them the support that they need in areas where they needed our support, so that we will see the future of what we are doing. When a good woman is managing a home, it's always a good home. And I want to see a good trust come, as the name implied. Trust has come. Customer care, we are going to come back to you shortly. Give us 2 minutes to take this call, and let's welcome our brother who is calling us to give them the opportunity to be able to be part of this afternoon broadcast. So we are going to make sure that everybody that is watching us from outside the country, in our own Niger country, in Obodo, all of now the time to call in now. Let's take this call from our first caller. Hello. 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 Studio manager, can you give me that cable there? We can't hear you, but we need to hear you. And other brothers, check there are other of those cables. And while we're doing that, customer care, you can give us updates from your end and let us troubleshoot uh, the audio.
Very well. Good afternoon, CEO. Good afternoon, listener, and every member of GBB. It's another wonderful afternoon again, and a very pleasant Friday, which is going to be the last Friday of this month, and a lot of things are winding down. I want to first and foremost appreciate every member of GBB, uh, Trust Company Multipurpose Society. A lot, and if you sit where I sit right now, when my boss say, Mr. Man, you have been drafted to do this kind of job, and I look at the scope and what surround this kind of job, I told him that this is a very difficult job to do at this time in our country, where the atmosphere is so tense and everybody is under pressure, and nobody is ready to listen to long stories. And that is because the society has failed a lot of us, and then it become extremely difficult people's tension, and people has no time to wait anymore. when I listen to some people talking, I say, wow, a lot of mentality has changed. People don't believe in result and success anymore, because so many things has happened before now. As I keep talking to people, I realize that people are not focusing on things they can change by themselves. They are focusing more on things they cannot change. And while they are doing that, they'll keep seeing multiple errors, because what you cannot change, you don't see the challenges that are involved, and you are concerned so much about it. My advice to people is to focus on things you can change. Do what you have total control of, and do it well. While you wait for other people to focus on what they can change as well. That is what has affected us as a society. We don't focus on things we can change. That is what we call circle of influence and circle of concern. In our society today, we focus more on circle of concern. You know, what we cannot change, we keep talking about it. Um, I actually want to commend Engineer Ibrahim that the confidence to deal with Nigerians and Africans at this time, and even the global world. It's a serious job, especially where people have tried things and they have failed multiple times. They don't believe they can achieve results anymore. They don't believe they can achieve success anymore. But I want to encourage us. I want to advise us that it does not mean that the GBB is deviating. People keep saying from Theobald Global, they mention Anti-Rita, Jehoshaphat, now Epic. The thing is that before all these things that they are mentioning, people have been into ground. Some people that talk to me, they say since 2016, since 2017, they have been pursuing ground and they have not gotten anything. That is why I want to applaud GBB and what they are doing now. This Trustcom Multipurpose Society. It's more like they're not putting their eggs in one basket, and something that can give them result. Trying to do something differently, people are calling it stories. And they're telling us story. This is not story, this is reality. It is reality, and this is the way to go. So that whatever you are investing, you can vouch for it. Corporate society that DBB is bringing in through trust society, for me, is a welcome development. For me, is preparing you. Grant is there. It's not GBB that will give you the grant. GBB is just a medium. And GBB have seen so many flaws in this grant community. I'm sure that is why the CEO, out of the normal way, just think this, bring this innovation. Let's do this. Let's be active. Let's get other things running. Yes, Antirita came, Jehoshaphat came, Epic came. We cannot say because we're waiting for Antirita or waiting for Jehoshaphat, Epic came, we should not do anything. I can tell you one of these grants, if it drop, is enough. It can go around everybody. So when I hear people saying they are jumping from one to other, from one to, I smile. I told them to, as a customer care rep, I'm here waiting to receive all this blow. We're like a dump here now, that people dump everything. There was one training I attended sometime last year. The facilitator was telling us that as a customer care agent, as you are coming to resume work, at the moment you approach the gate of the office, just drop all your burden at home, because if you then enter the office with your burden, you will die, because you are coming to take more burden. So our CEO, I sincerely want to encourage you that people are counting on you. People are putting their confidence on you, and they don't want you to fail them. Because if you fail them, it's more like, oh, we've said this before. And that is why when you come up, with these ideas of cooperative society, I seriously appreciate it, and it's a welcome development. Nobody should discourage anybody. The NGOs, the cooperative society, individual, I encourage you. Cooperative society is something you can use to create wealth as well. In as much as you are waiting for grant, grant is what is huge money you are looking for to put into a project because you don't have the money. Invariably, cooperative society can do such for you, but it's a process. Ask people around that are part of cooperative society. There are some people that are building houses around you. Don't be surprised that they got the fund from cooperative society. People that are investing into their business and expanding their business, don't be surprised that they got the money from cooperative society. So anybody that is discouraging you that you shouldn't be part of cooperative society, that the story, when the person has not wake up and is not seeing the reality. So I encourage everyone that the ball has been kicked on, and we are moving. We are moving like a train. If you don't join, the train will leave you behind. And when the result begins to come, I pray your own will not be had I know. So please, everyone listening, I want to encourage you again, talk to us through the WhatsApp. When you try to reach the customer service and then especially through phone call and we are not forthcoming, drop your message. As I speak to you now, calls are coming, and no, we are here today. This is what we are doing. Sometimes we might not be live like this, but we are engaged with something else while you were calling. Drop your message. I always encourage people, if you drop your message and I did not reply you, hi me again, because it's possible the message have gone down. The message I will receive a day is more than 300 to 400 messages every day. So it's a whole lot of pressure that we're absorbing. So that's what we accept to do. So don't relent when you try to reach us and you couldn't reach us immediately. Just keep knocking. When you keep knocking, definitely you get an answer. So I want to say a very big thank you to our CEO, and I want to say again, good afternoon to our viewer. Let's continue to listen to our CEO as we move forward to achieve more results. Thank you, everyone. Okay, CEO, I think I'm done for now.
Thank you.
Let me reply. I want
Thank
to reply to some messages. Then Bishop, quickly, Bishop Francis say he's trying to enter the studio. Say he has been trying to enter the studio.
but I've not seen his this thing. Uh,
He called me. Say he has been trying to enter the studio. No, no.
okay. Okay. While we're trying to connect Bishop Francis, we have um, other people who are also in the studio here with us. We can as well connect to them and give them opportunity to make their contribution and push forward with us. So our brother is here. Um, it's John by name. John, good afternoon. Where are you joining us from?
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, Mr. John. How are you?
I'm good. And how is work?
We bless God today, especially. I can see that you are on a roof somewhere making effort to reach out to us. By all means, may God bless you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
reaching
So,
you. I'm calling from the Lagos, joining the live stream from Lagos.
thank
And
you very much.
I just want to contribute a bit as regard the cooperative.
Thank you very much. I would like.
I I have been listening to your program all this while, but this actually got my attention when it comes to cooperative.
Hmm,
Like the customer care rightly say, yes, people waiting for grants and under pressure, going through pains and challenge because of past disappointment. It's all because they cannot have bulk money to set themselves up.
hmm,
And there's another thing, when you have a bulk money and you don't have a vision, you don't have a plan,
hmm,
that money can be wasted on the go.
Mm.
So I want to take this opportunity to appreciate you for the
Mm.
work you are doing.
Mm.
We, we live in a world that, one, we need to be multi-skilled and talented to
Mm.
be able to overcome the storm of economic meltdown and challenges we are facing in this country. I
Exactly.
want to also encourage people in the grant community that are actually waiting for grants, that the people bringing in grants, if you think they are folding hand, you are making mistake. And the people making this grant available, if they want to rely on past mistake, they cannot become empathic to humanity. So we need to set our goals right, because if you are looking for grant today and then you have access to enough money and you have vision and direction on how to do your investment, you may be a bit relaxed, just like the customer care manager said, and you don't put all your hope just on grant.
Mm.
I In the past company that I've worked with, I've seen people who want to live in a particular area like maybe in Abuja, I want to say Asokoro, Metama, or Katakpe, close to AYA. People want to live in such area. People want to build house in some estate, but they cannot acquire the land individually. I've seen a cooperative approach bank, take loan and acquire this land and give portion to cooperative members. And they pay gradually, and before you know, they own house. And people under the stress, humiliations of landlord are given opportunity because they come together as people with like mind and pursuing one goal. So it really got my attention. That is why I come up immediately to
Mm.
also chip in, because this is something great that I want to be part of.
Mm.
I know that bulk money that I cannot access ordinary from my salary to be able to pursue my vision. This is an avenue where we come together like a broom and we can sweep better.
Absolutely.
So I will want to encourage people who their spirit is down. Everybody's spirit is down in Nigeria as it is right now.
You're
So
correct.
one thing and one of my belief is simple. To me, as a person, if I give up, it's a crime. Why do I say so? Why do I say so? If I give up, it's a crime. It's a crime because, one, it's not just me. I am failing people who believe in me
Mm.
to ascertain some certain level and height in life. And
Mm.
when they see me going down discouraged, what will be their outcome? Some people can go into depression. Some people can go into crime. And that is why I call it a crime. I am
Mm.
indirectly committing that crime, even though I am not physically involved in the sin.
Oh my God.
So giving up in life is not an option. And they see, we are in Nigeria, we see where people at the age of 70, 80 are pursuing to become president, and they are getting all kinds of humiliation, insult, public disgrace, but they continue with their dream. So why young people want to be discouraged at a goal when they fail? When you fall, you rise again. And that is life. And one thing, persistence and consistency, we will surely get there. I want to once again appreciate you. I just take my time briefly on what I was handling a training, but when I come online, the customer care was talking about the cooperative stuff, and I just want to chip in. I'm also highly interested in the cooperative, and I see a reason to encourage more people to join, and then people that are dependent to me, that sometimes I send them 1 or 2 naira. These are people that, yes, I can be able to register.
Mm.
I can be able to say, okay, let me register 10 people, let me register 15 people, let me register 20 people. Then let
Mm.
them continue to bring in their input. Some have skill into the cooperative, and some have advice. And it will go a long way to help all of us.
Mm.
And you that have capacity, like I am saying, there are people sometimes that have given free training, 3 training to people before. And this is an avenue to also touch life. Once you can do it, they key in, they become interested. You know, money is like the hair in the nose. It's difficult to remove. Even though some people are interested when they say register, there are some people you say register for 1 naira that it will be difficult and they take excuses. So sometimes we will take sacrifice to do for some people, and when they begin to see the benefit, they say evidence terminate every argument. And I believe we Nigerians, we need to wake up. Once again, I commend you for the job you are doing. Keep it up and be strong about it and be dogged about it. That is a system we exist. It's toxic to existence, but we need to maneuver through. I want to use the opportunity to thank you. And I will be following on or following up on the cooperative update to make sure I key in properly with my uh, followers and people that rely on me and that depend on me, that can use that avenue to come together with people of like mind and interest, and maybe be able to achieve something in life. Thank you so much. If we can join political party and we can fight for our political party and we can queue to vote and protect our vote, why can't we do something in a micro environment where we can be able to talk to ourselves one on one, where we can be able to pass our input and then our contribution will be heard. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my dear brother from Lagos. Um, I want to say that the country we are, Nigeria, today, is the best country in the whole world, where a lot has happened and it continues to happen, and it will still happen whether we like it or not. So being part of this organization, being part of a family that will never let you down, forsake you, and get you upright back on your feet when necessary, I think it's a good idea. We will not stop. We promise to keep doing what we are doing to make sure that before now, what we pass through will never come to existence in our present life again. I am standing for everybody in the grand community as a beneficiary, those who feel to join us in this struggle of liberating Nigerians, grassroots people, from immediate embarrassment of financial inclusion. We will not stop doing what we are doing. The situation right now around us warrant us doing this. We have been having meetings upon meetings, several consultations on empowerment, skill acquisition. Recently, the government has approved 1 billion for training going into IT, mostly telecom, cyber, and others. We thank God for that. Now, cooperative society. Investors are already contacting Trustcom. The consultant is going to be with us on Monday and she will continue the project. I want to be focused. I made promises to them that when we start as grassroots is just a channel linking to so many opportunities, just like we have been in the past. And we continue to control and make it real and more visible, accessible to the Nigerian people. I want to thank you very much for the interest shown towards this our project, and we are opening up our arms to receive you and your family and every member that will be recommended to join us, and that is due for them as a member of the cooperative. I personally shall protect that image on behalf of your people. And
Thank you so much.
That are joining the new program of the Epic Charity Foundation, like I said, I stop my people not to be scattered. Let us have a common direction. Let us have a leader who will ask and stand to be asked when it's necessary. Today we have it. So I can't stop thanking you. May God give you the strength wherever you are and whatever you are doing. May it profit you and prosper you for thinking positively. Thank you very much and God bless you. We look forward again to join you and to have you in our next program. We have a program, we have our slogan, when someone speaks so well, educate us in this manner that you have done, we always said Alequi Hofadania, Ball Gloria Originale. Thank you very much, and God bless
All
you
right.
for this
Thank you.
afternoon. Yeah, do have
Thank
a
you.
lovely day.
You too.
Let's see. One of our brother is here. We use the opportunity to be talking to ourselves one after the other. Good afternoon. This afternoon, your name and where are you joining us from? My own name is Engineer Brian Moses Segoche Alekwiho Fadania Bolu Gloria Original. Afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you
my
very
name
much.
is Moses Ode. I'm I'm coming from Lagos State. And
Today is Lagos Day. I can see someone behind you there. Is it our member or a GBB daughter or
this,
son?
this is my son.
How are you, my son?
Fine.
Oh, very good. What's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph who?
Joseph Ode.
Oh, your name is Joseph Ode. Joseph Ode, Alegre of Adania, Ball Gloria Original. Thank you very much for joining our program. You are part of the family now, and you can see that today the whole world has known somebody called Joseph Ode. By the time you grow up in the next 18, 20 years, you can go back to this video when your father is trying to expose you to a family that is the largest in the whole world.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, my son. So, Mr. Ode, how are you today at Hajj Lagos this afternoon?
We thank God. The Lagos is so sunny, sun everywhere. In our own area, some places there is flooding, but in our own side, yeah, there is too much sun. You can't go anywhere right now. Everything was just sunny.
Sorry
That's
about
all.
that. We like some of us need the sun because of the solar systems. Some people need the
Yeah,
sun to dry their farm produce. Some people don't even want the sun because it will darken their skin. Some people
yes,
will never drive in the sun because they have got a brand new cars and then the sun will fade the color. Some people,
yes, sir.
so every situation, every condition we have, it favors some people, it doesn't favor some people as well. But for
Yeah,
we, some favor for because he makes us black as an African. And then
yeah,
we come out very strong every time when we do, including the things we do in the other room. It's the sun that gives us the power.
yes,
Alekwe
sir.
Hofadania. You know, when we talk about the things they do in the other room, you know,
Mm,
everybody is happy about the other room. And that is
sir.
why I want people to be happy about the trust that has come in our midst.
Mm,
Because the trust has lost in our midst. So many things happening to us today because nobody trusts anybody. In
of
a
course, sir.
situation when you see your brother coming to your house, all you do is tell your wife, please lock my door, keep the cupboard clean, make sure he doesn't go into my private room. Your brother cannot go into your private room, then you have got in trouble. It's part of
Yes,
you.
sir. Yep.
So it's introducing that trust, that understanding.
You're right.
Believe that your
Yes,
brother
sir.
is part of you. No matter what happens between you and your brother, it is forgivable.
Yes, sir.
It is forgivable. There's no enemy in our life. Me, I don't have any enemy. The only enemy I have is that is against the masses, the less, the privileged. Because including the president is less. If the president is not among the less, he would have done what he waited for the states to do yesterday, the state of the federation, which is the judiciary.
Yes, sir.
So that is because he is also less in that aspect. So there are aspects that we are all less. So when people say, no, I'm not less privileged, I look at them. Less privileged does not mean that you are a beggar. It's to
No, no,
say
no.
that there are some certain things that you might require and you don't have access to that thing at the moment, or you needed someone to help you
Yeah,
to put that right. That is why you
yeah,
are less at a point in time. So let's go right
yeah,
to that. How are you today?
yeah.
How do you feel about the program and how we are going and so far with the development that is coming to the grand community and the entire family of grassroots bridge builders that we are happy and rejoicing today. Before you go, hold on 1 second. Pick, pick this call and give them direction. They're coming to the studio. Tell them I am live right now. You can go to the other side. We are listening to you, my brother.
Thank you very much for the audience. We are
Oh,
so happy. We are so happy for exactly what is going on now. It is something that we failed to do before that we are picked from now. And you see how everywhere is happy. Why people are coming in to be partaker of this rightly done organization that you have just started. We are so very much happy for that. Growing every day by day, and we will reach up to the level that the whole world will hear the name of Trustcom Multipurpose Corporate or GGB, Grassroots Bridge Builders, also all together. So what I want to say that everybody, people that are there that do not get the light or don't understand, they should come and question. They will know, because when I was on one platform the other day, people were saying 5,000 naira registration for this, for that, for that. I was just telling them it is for a purpose. If you, and it's not by force. If you want to come on, you come and join. If you don't want to
you,
come, because if some people are saying, I don't want to mention one organization. I don't want
let
to
me tell
mention
you.
one organization there. They say they all
Let me tell you something, my
okay. I'm
brother.
listening,
You
sir.
don't you don't even need to
Yes.
stress yourself so much. Speak about the organization that are talking. People call me every now and then and repeat the same thing, telling me that why are people paying money for the 5,000 registration member fees they are doing? And I look at such people and I wonder where they belong to. The reason why so many things happen to us, we don't like to ask questions. We jump into conclusions and then we make assumptions to become originality, which is against what we're doing.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to
Yes.
every cooperative offices, we have read any bylaw of any cooperative before now. If a membership does not pay the fee of membership, that person, it is not a legal
It's not
member
a
of the
member.
cooperative. You
Yeah.
cannot stand
It's
to
not a legal member.
everything. The Bible says you will not reap where you don't sow.
Of course.
When they say
Of
when they
course.
say do the right thing, they have problem doing it. But they can go and give money to 419 in the name that
Uh,
they want thing for them. They can go
you
and
think,
give money to contribute to because somebody want to double money for them. But what will protect
uh,
them tomorrow their life? They don't get involved in it because they are always in a hurry to get
yeah.
money in thousands, in millions, in trillions of naira. So when they bring 50 or 100 or 300, 400,000 to get 1 billion, you see them selling their properties. And after a while, if it doesn't come to reality, then you see them complaining. So
Yes.
this that we are doing, there is nowhere people will not complain. People will
Uh,
always complain. But what you need to do, what you stand to do, is to continue to do the right thing.
yeah.
Don't listen.
To do the right
Those that
thing.
are complaining now will be the one to sing the anthem tomorrow. They will join the bandwagon when the truth starts speaking, like it's happening now. Now, let me tell you,
Yes.
as all of them, as I'm handing them over to Trustcom on Monday morning officially, the consultant is
Mm,
reporting. Every database, every form will be given to them, and they will feel that they are part of the cooperative, part of everything. That form, it is what is embedded in their file, part of the file that we are zipping to take to central bank, to take to anywhere that we are going to work with. It is part of
mm,
that form. That shows that
mm.
you are part of our cooperative. That shows
Yes.
that you have a file in a cooperative
Partner.
society that is running in
Mm,
774 local governments in the 36
yes.
states of our federation. See, go to
Yes.
FCDA. They shut down over 4,000 cooperatives recently. They were all registered for palliative. And because palliative were not given, the purpose of cooperative was what? Defeated. And the name, the account all went dormant. As we are talking now, those people you see joining the Trustcom now, some of them, their
Yes.
account is dormant. It is from
What?
this process now that they are going to go to reactivate their own personal cooperative account.
What?
Trustcom only helping us to prepare us, put our cooperative in a very standard position to take offer anywhere on or before we started receiving any grant. Now we're talking about project. This grant is project. We have to
Yes.
fashion people, the individuals that are beneficiary in this organization. We have to fashion them in so that they can be part of it, because everybody cannot be doing project. Everybody cannot be building schools while you are hungry. You can't be building
Yes. Yes.
while you are hungry. You should be
Yes.
thinking empowerment, improvement, and business development that other cooperatives will engage to empower the grassroots people. That is why the cooperative become necessary. The money we are expecting will come. Definitely, we are having the money. The sign is everywhere. The opportunity is there, the breeze is there. All of us are seeing it on media. So me, I will allow my own people, because we are waiting for one grant that is still in process. This one that is the process closer, we should allow it to go. No, we will not put our eggs in one basket. Continue to encourage your people.
Of course.
It's not by
Of
force
course.
for them to do it. We are not forcing anybody. But those that are
Yes.
submitting the form back to Trustcom, it's an expo. I'm giving you a secret now, because that form that you are filling shows that you are a member legitimately for this cooperative and you are doing your monthly due. Whatever you have, minimum of 5,000 for individual, minimum of 10,000 for company. You can do 1 million, 2 million. Investors are bringing money and they're asking for 2-3%. And I'm telling them, no, we only give maybe 1%. Let's do one digit, because it's for grassroots
Yeah.
people. The,
Yes.
of retrieving that money back from the people is still another thing entirely. Some people are here to
Of course.
collect money to pay back.
Aaron. Yes.
All these things are
You're right.
considering this one. Everybody is want to receive it at once. That's why I say we are going to use electronic medium to select people, either by giving this opportunity, by anything we want to do. I'm not going to be the one to influence it. This is what Trustcom is bringing. You can be selected anywhere electronically, so long as you partake. And if it's not your turn today, wait, your turn will come tomorrow. So for those that are advertising the idea of cooperative, we are not forcing you. It is a very simple thing. So if you want to join them, contact customer care service on 070 4844 3358 is the number to reach customer care service. Like you all know, our number in the studio here is 080 33306, and 500 is the number. And if you are reaching us on our social media handle, you go to YouTube channel, you type Gbb Live Chart, then subscribe to that channel. Make sure you hit the button of the bell so that when we come on air, you'll be notified. Because any information you lose from here, you lose it forever.
Of course.
It's not gotten anywhere except here. The ones that will money, they will modernize, they will monetize, they will ostracize to give to you. It's not authentic. For those of my people that are going to Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative, please, I am behind you. I am working with you 247. Some people were asking that engineer is not with Theobat again. So how will we that we are part of Theobat because we love him, this and that? You don't have anything to worry. While I was reporting from Theobat office, I keep telling you people, some people say that ODF is not part of it. I said, what ODF has with Theobat Global Foundation, it is an organizational relationship, not a personal relationship.
Yes.
So if my relationship is being affected personally as an individual, that does not affect the official assignment given to me while I was reporting to his office.
Yes.
The only difference is that I am no longer reporting to his office directly, but the processes that he has put in place and I have managed to with him, the processes are there and my eyes are there. And he's not the person who takes something individually. Whatever that is happening between me and him, it is between me and him and not between him and the organization.
Not at all. I get
and
your point, sir.
where he wronged me, and he knows, and where I wronged him, and I know, because we are human. It's possible you can say you cannot say you are totally innocent of somebody say you insult me and you say I didn't insult you. Maybe the day I insulted him, I was sleepwalking. Maybe I was drunk. Maybe I got tired, something. So you can always say, I am sorry, but it is not intentional. So
Yes.
anybody who come to me, through me, to Theobald Global Foundation, your investments, your subscription, your everything that you have requested for was done 100%. No one is left. If there is any
Yes.
changes in anything, there are routes to it. We can always go back to it. So rest your mind, be
Sure.
assured everything is in order. And those that are calling regarding the Epic Charity Foundation, Epic has his details. And when he came to the platform, I told him, I said, no, you must provide this thing to the people. You must bring all the details to convince. And you all can bear witness, he's been doing it. If every grant handler has done what Epic Charity Foundation is doing now, do you think we'll be where we are now?
No, no, no.
Will not be there. So thank you very much for joining us this afternoon from Lagos. I remain Engineer Brian Moses Sigoche, the voice of the voiceless, the Aleque of Adania, Ball Gloria Originale. Anything that is not balling, that is not moving, there is no glory.
Yes.
And whatever that has no glory, it had what? Not original. It is
Yes.
not original. So when you see your neighbor, when you tell your neighbor it's original, he knows that it's moving, it's growing. There is no stagnant. We are on the speed of light. Before you know it will be done to the government of this nation. That there are people in this country that want to be part of the government and do what the government ought to do at the grassroots. We are the bridge between the government and the people. We are to close the gap.
Yes.
Go to our office in Abuja in Suit 08 in Aliheri Plaza. The office of the voice of the voiceless is for the office of everybody. Depose your complaint, write the affidavit, send where you are having problem to us. There are lawyers who are there. There are judges who are there. If the Ministry of Justice can listen to us, then your problem is half solved. You must not have money to fight your right. That is why the voice of the voiceless is there. Yes. You must not have money to lay your complaints. That is why the voice of I will listen to you. And those that will take up the cases they fight for you, they are there. So what are you worried? What is your problem? What is your challenges? Is it coming to tell me nothing but the truth? Yes. If you go to the office there, go before the commissioner of oath and say nothing but the truth. It's written boldly there. So whatever you say before the commissioner of oath, that thing has been put into law. The file will be submitted to where you think your problem, where we need to solve you. Those who have not been taking salary, those who have been maltreated in their office place, those who have so many challenges that has to do with human rights, don't hesitate. Come up with it. We'll listen to you. You tell the whole world. You have opportunity to tell the whole world and send your complaint. That is what we are doing here. For anybody that is coming to take grant from us or to bring us into grant, we will take assessment of that person. It's what we have done with Epic, and he continue to do it. And that is why I'm comfortable with that young man. Each time you call him, he takes the call. Each time you ask him a question, he gives you answer. I told him, I said, no, I'm not going to allow any payment until my people have come together, who's making themselves, who work together, who give instructions, who listen to themselves, will agree that there's a leader. And this morning, he spoke to the consultant herself and said, go ahead, put your people together, bring them for me. I'll give you all the MOU and you will stand for them and I will stand. That is what I've been waiting for. So that my people will not make that same mistake because we are in a God-able society. So thank you very much, my brother, for joining us this afternoon. We will be giving opportunity to other people to speak to us from the social media handle. And my son that is sitting with you, which class is he in right now?
He's primary 2, sir.
Primary 2. I hope you're speaking language to him.
Yes, he's learning.
One funny thing that you do when you are in the city, you don't speak your native dialect to your children. And it's affecting so many things. I'm very proud I'm from Benue State. And Idoma speaking tribe and a young, vibrant Idoma. I represent Idoma nation all over the world. The same way I represent Nigeria and I'm giving a facelift to Nigerians across the world. As an ambassador, standing for Nigerians living in distress in diaspora, I command that every other youth like me to join this platform. Anywhere you are, you are an ambassador of this country. But if you stand yourself outside the extraordinary family, the global village, and doing what we are doing today, in a no time, you will become a brand, just like GBB has become the multinational brand today, that everybody is coming, investors are calling, and people are willing to join us. We will move forward in this direction. We will not stop. And if there's any opportunity of any grant, let it be 10 times. Now, the good thing is that when they prepare them after this NGO training, their names are going to be distributed to other parts of the world that they might have support. The man that is bringing grant today was not born with that grant.
No.
What he needed to have the grant is the right information. And as an NGO, it's the family you need, the people. Now you are in the largest family. If you project yourself before me properly, if you give me a reason to fight for you, why won't I fight for you? Then why am I here? So we should respect ourselves and wake up and bath and use our life to do better things now that the sun is still shining.
Yes, sir.
When I was in school, how many years ago, I was telling my father when I graduate, I want to go and work in an oil company. That was my dream because I've been a successful person right from time. Successfulness does not mean cash. I'm never idea trash. There is no time in this world that I find myself anywhere that I cannot get myself something to do because I belong to the extraordinary people. I have no class. I access all the classes of people. And if you follow this lifestyle, you have nothing to lose because you are not in a hurry. You are not chasing shadow. You are not looking for big money. You're looking to keep life going while you pray for the possible changes that will come in a group that you belong to, which is why we are here. He who has the ear should listen because a time comes it will make light to you. When you go to ask for facility, they will tell you which group did you belong to. Today, very soon, if you don't have the Naira account, you might not be able to access anything. When NIM came, we say it's not necessary. Today, if you don't have a NIM, sometimes you cannot even get international passport. That is how development comes. And the only thing that is constant is the changes that is in existence with us. So we will continue to make the changes. We will not stop. And for you, where you join us all the time, my leader will say you will never have power failure on duty. Yeah. That is what my leader normally says. He said you will never have power failure on duty. And you will never have waist pain in the other room. So that you can. I don't know when you talk about the other room, people laugh. Everybody laugh. This thing that is in this other room that we don't know. One day we will talk about what is in this other room. It's going to be a program that people will talk about what is in this other room. That each day you talk about the other room. Our former president, Muhammad Buhari, when he finished addressing the people, he told them, he said, "My wife belongs to me." I love that statement. It's very gorgeous. Yes. My wife belongs to me. My wife is working with me. And my wife remained for me to cook for me and also to take care of me in the other room. And everybody was laughing. When our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the leader and the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as it stands, came on board, he told them, he said, among the senators, he said, yes, my wife is a senator, but it's not going to go with you again. Now it's going to go with me. Yes. You see, withdrawing the wife from the senatorial seat, even though she's a senator, and giving back again officially the other room. So what is the other room? So those on my Facebook channel, those watching me, if you are able to give me a correct answer of what is in the other room, you will have 10,000 naira by next week Friday that we are going to do this program. I will remind you. And if you have submit any support on the program of what happened in the other room, we will see it. Send it to us. Our examiners will go there. They will look at somebody, the 5 set of people that will give us a comprehensive reason why the other room is very important will be given 10,000 live on air, while we'll continue from there. For those of you that will be migrating officially to Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative Society, the trust way don't come from next week, as Alexandra is going to continue the leadership of that organization. I am going to support everybody. In the States, you have your account already. Some of you has refused to open your state account because it's not saying sharing money. I am very sorry for you have decided to act in innocent. That shows high level of negligence, high level of non-performance, high level of all manners of things that make Nigeria remain where we are today. So for those of you that have opened your account, I said between now and Wednesday, send the detail of your account to customer care service. My own support outside the 500,000 we're raising for each of the state account is 100,000 to each of the account, which I am going to credit, and you will send us the proof because you have access to the account. For your information, Nigeria, this cooperative is for us, is for you people. All of you in your state, you are the owner of the account. The only thing I do is sit there and oversee it. Your state monthly due is in your state account. Nobody have access to it except it's deliberated on. This is the first time that this will happen in the history of Nigeria. That people, one person cannot make a change for the 36 states. It is in this trust that has come. So whatever you put there, and whatever negotiation and decision you have, and those that have raw cash that are bringing to the cooperative, whatever percentage you want, because everybody cannot be member of the cooperative. Those who coming from outside to access the fund, their percentage is very high. But those inside the cooperative, they pay equivalent to nothing because they are doing their monthly due and they are showing capacity. That is only that their hand is not enough to do it by themselves. They have done it. That's why they join us. I will, for anybody that did not have access to this broker, please share it to them. The issue of discussing cooperative on the public platform or discussing payment of money, if this is not clear to your ear anymore, I don't know how I'm going to do it. We'll find another expert to help us to explain it to ourselves. Let us don't pretend and let us stop acting in an ignorant where we're supposed to know. The only thing that keeps us together here is love, is understanding and tolerance. And I am demonstrating it, and I want you to demonstrate it, all of us. So we are going to open up telephone number now for anybody who have any issue that has to do with this movement. Because from next week Monday, I am going to stop every membership on the grassroots bridge builder account, apart from support to grassroots and fundraising for grassroots to be able to do what we are doing. Every membership that is coming will go to your multipurpose cooperative and remains in your account for the purpose of what we are doing. And for those of you that don't have NGOs now, that don't have cooperative and have been sending, those names you suggested, Trustcom, your CEO, will sit down with them. They will create many cooperatives for the purpose of this and register them and make it functional. It must be part of the digital inclusion and digital empowerment that we are embarking on with federal government. We can't help it. So for those of you that are filling that form, know that as the form is returning, a copy is put in your file as you send your document. It's being fired to federal government. It's being fired to CBN. It's being fired to every of our financial partners to ensure that you are with the right information and you can stand right anywhere to say, I am part of the Trustcom and also the other organization. Your consultant will explain to you better. For the registration of Epic Charity Foundation, you can call customer care. We don't want anything to be done in a hurry. We want it to be done with accountability, to be done with transparency and honesty, and to be compiled so that MOU will be given to all of you as soon as it's ready from Epic Charity Foundation. And I will also sign as part of those people who witness it and the voice of the voiceless. Should in case one might say yes tomorrow, it might be no next tomorrow, so that we can reverse back that yes to become no and revert the no to become yes as we collectively work together. Congratulations to us and to all of us while we pursue the other ones that we have been working on, those who are waiting for all the grants that we have subscribed to. And thank God there's always promises and opportunities that these things are coming and it will surely come. Alequi Hofadania, Ball, Gloria, Original. Thank you very much. Number to reach us on this program is 080333306 and 500. May God continue to help us and give us the understanding as we progress. So anybody who's planning to call us, it's time now for you to call us. We are all yours. I'm going through some of your messages. I may not be able to respond to your messages now, but I will give time to respond to it. But if you can connect to us, you connect to us. Let us call Bishop Francis, our own senior brother. He's been trying to reach us, and then let's get across to him. Hello.
Sir.
Good afternoon. This afternoon, my name is Engineer Brian Moses Igoche. Alepi of Adania Ball Gloria Original.
Thank you, sir. I'm also coming from Parasi.
Hi, Squara State this afternoon.
Thank you. We are fine, sir.
I'm so happy to hear somebody calling me from Kwara State.
Yes.
That is Ilori to be precise, right?
Yes, sir. Ilori, the capital of Parasi.
So you are speaking from the capital of Kwara State this afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Alepi of Adania. Madam, I won't make you chook mouth inside this program where we they do. Waiting you like inside and waiting you don't like so that we can make correction. If that the one way we go pack our kaya, make we live now, make we pack our kaya, come out for studio live now.
No backward.
Guy, we lost this call. Let's see if we can connect to our sister. Maybe her credit don't finish. MTN no get respect to Kai Alekwi of Adania. Ball Gloria Original.
Ah,
How
thank you for calling back.
No. I am the servant of the masses. Amen.
Thank you, sir.
You know, for you to sit this afternoon and say you want to speak to us from Kwara State, you make me proud.
Because I wanted to see the camera, but I couldn't get it. I went to put on my phone and speak right in order to speak with you.
Oh no!
But thank God, when you drop the phone number, I couldn't grab the opportunity.
Oh no! Thank you for this opportunity that you have today. Introduce yourself very properly, and then you talk to us as a brother, as your servant, and the people that are listening to you across the globe to also pick something that God has done by allowing you to join the broadcast today, this afternoon.
Since I know hope, I am the CEO of the Life Pleasure Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited. And I have already registered personally. I paid my £5 my personal registration. And then I want my people to benefit. I want to bring in the population. And that is where I'm having. I need to get something clear.
Thank you very much, madam. First of all, let me extend my appreciation to you for being part of the GBB family.
Thank you, sir. It's a privilege.
I want to congratulate you again as a woman that has taken challenge to have a cooperative that you are the CEO and the founder among other women. May you remain glorious.
Okay.
The thought of having a cooperative means the thought of delivering people at the grassroots. And you know very well that the grassroots is where everything lies. And the only way you can mobilize people, you can reach out to people, it is through the cooperative society. You can bring in your cooperative to Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative and be registered duly in the form that we are going to send to you in the soft copy that they are releasing on Monday. Fill in the name of your NGO, fill in yourself as a member of the family, and also indicate what you want to do as part of your monthly due, because that form is going as far as the presidency.
I heard it.
We want to make a proof and a reference to our nation, Nigeria, that nation building start from somewhere, and the foundation must be laid correctly. When we tell the government we have 70 million persons, we have proof for 70 million persons in the ground community, and they can see it. And we have documents, we have facts, we have figures that can prove. So go ahead straight with customer care service, and then give your name to them. They will give you all directive, and you can continue the cooperative as an individual, or use your cooperative as a cooperative society to run your cooperative activities with TrustCom. All serves you benefit. God bless you, madam.
Yes, sir. I separated. I really wanted to separate my personal registration from the cooperative.
That is very good. It's also up to you. Now, myself, in the cooperative of TrustCom Multipurpose Cooperative, I'm doing 20,000 every month for myself. And my son, that is not even in Nigeria, I am doing cooperative for him. And where he is schooling abroad, people that are around him that are Nigerians, that their parents are back home here, they are doing cooperative for their children because of our affiliation with the international organization. That anything happen to your son abroad, we stand here, we fight. May God give us the strength. Last Wednesday, I ordered mass for all of us, the family of GGB across the world. That on Sunday that is coming, I officially request that there should be a prayer for the leaders of grassroots bridge builders in all the globe. And also for wisdom and protection for those who will be the frontier, as we are going to go into more activities of delivering the people from this urgent poverty.
You are doing well, sir.
May God help us. We may not be able to do it at once, but since we have started, the completion is in the hand of God. He who started the building will complete it for us, and we will take refuge in that place.
God has seen your heart right from the beginning, and God will see you through, sir.
Alequi Hofadania, Ball Gloria Original. Madam, you know, each time I speak like this, it's like I am standing before the tomb of the Almighty. Because this seat that I am sitting down, it is God that brought me here. I don't have the capacity. Some people
whenever you said it, I think the mouth. That's alone is enough.
Some people said they picked me from gutter. Some people said he's a son of a nobody. Some people said his father is a bricklayer. Some people said his family feed virtually from hand to mouth. But when God chooses to bless any nation, he look into the descendant of the youth, the aged people. He will look into them and then pick somebody and catapult that person to their generation. I am one of them.
In the Bible,
when the children of Israelites were being mocked by the demon called Goliath, everybody, the elders in Israel, they were afraid. They were counting, they are checking their families and properties and house in prime locations and other places. But the young man who has no fear, nothing at stake, he said, "Get out of my face, let me take his head off. Who are you to mess with my God?" Without fear of what will happen. Do you know what will happen if that stone meets the demon called Goliath? It would have been smashed to ashes, right? Because our God is not the God of failure. I believe that this shoe I'm wearing is a giant shoe, and God will sew exactly the lace that will unlace it for us. I wish you 10 times what you wish this organization.
Thank you very much.
And I pray that your husband will never have power failure on duty.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
I always say it now. I say we are going to discuss what is always happening in the other room. Each time you mention
writing, but this call is much important. So
oh, Gloria Original. This is the family.
Thank you for coming back.
God bless you so much. You are a mother. Please use 2 minutes to address Nigerians and advise us and speak to our mother, who is going to take over the management of TrustCom next week as everybody's moving there, so that you women will join hands together. I was speaking to the Minister for Women Affairs, and I said, She is like the president of all women in Nigeria. The office of the Minister of the Women Affairs is the biggest office I have ever seen in the surface of the earth, because everything that we are doing, where we come from, is from the woman.
Yeah, that is true.
It is only when we become who we are, when we have developed these skills, when the sun has changed the color, then we begin to know that this is who and that is that. So for you people that we are believing, the wife of the president to the last person is working together to have this unity. Nigeria needs the unity today. So I want you to use 2 minutes to address us, and then take another 2 minutes to pray for the nation Nigeria. And for those that God has touched their hearts to have that thing remain there, and to remove the stony part of their hearts, that wickedness, that extortion, that destruction, that deceit, that lies that has made so many people rendered. Today, do you know many apostles of God cannot come out and speak the way we are speaking now, because they have involved themselves in so many things that does not give the glory to God, and have lost short of their glory. So may God return them back. Madam, it's over to you now. Alekwi of Adania.
I am encouraging people in Nigeria. We have seen it all. We have seen hell, especially in the grand community. I have been there since 2015, since the time of home. And in fact, I got my divorce. I sold my gold, I sold my freezer. They have mentioned it the other time that people were selling their property. I actually sold it. I sold even my AC, the one I'm supposed to use to establish, to start my boutique business. Unfortunately, we are still there. It is so sad. It is a kind of wickedness in Nigeria for us to keep saying we are the one that is giving the land. We are not getting anything out of it. I am using this medium, this opportunity to encourage every mother, every woman to come to this Gbb especially. Since the time of Professor Silva, I am coming in because of you and Baba Adekunle. Because that is when I think reason to have a little rest of mind. To be sincere, I've been loving this. Because look at what I mentioned that I'm told. And that is little out of the way. And when nothing is forthcoming, it is so sad. And I felt so sad, especially when the usual Baba Adekunle, you and Papa came up again. Time. I'm very sad. And now that thing is trying to take off. So I'm using this opportunity to encourage every woman, in fact everybody, to come into GBC so that our hope can be aligned. Everybody to please come to this organized trust fund cooperative especially. Let us have a new Nigeria. Let us have a new business. Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you so much. You have done so well. Among the women, you have spoken on behalf of them. And I want to also encourage other women to come up like this. Because what we are building today is Nigeria. We are building the future of this country. By the next election, by the next dispensation, Nigeria will have a channel where those that are working with us will work with them. Those who see us as part of them, we see them as part of our leadership. Those who communicated rightly through implementation of things that touches us at the grassroots will extend our thumb to them to mark them into the book of honor and give them their names where it will be engraved and cannot be removed. So this is rub my back, I rub your back. My people say, Ibato de kolo mayor, and de kole mayor. So as we are together, may God continue to protect us as one family, give us the understanding that we need as a people, and work with us in the directions that we are not going to be deviating from the truth. And most especially protect and provide for the little ones among us, not just financially, but moral support, but ideas that will build this nation, Nigeria, tomorrow. We have no other country other than this country. I don't have a second national anywhere. Whatever they are telling us, I was born in America, I have a second citizen. I was born in Australia, I am Australian citizen. Inside yourself, you know you are an African and Africanism is running in you. Whatever you are doing there, you must come back. The truth is like the legs of the eagle. He never missed the target. No matter how he missed the target, he must remove one grass. We go follow and go. So as we are saying the truth now, if you like, listen to the truth. If you like, go back and say it's their usual story. You will remain where you are. We will come and pass you. And by the time, your case will be like the 5 virgin.
Thank you very much.
God bless you so much. I will do just that, madam. May God bless you. Greet your husband for me. Tell your husband that I am willing to be part of the family and I receive you people all. May the spirit of the Alequiho, Fadania, and the ball Gloria Originale glow in your family and also the other room.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you, madam. Alequiho, Fadania. Our senior brother has been trying to reach us. Please, those of you on the social media, please be patient with me. I am going to bring you. You will make your contribution because we need you. Let us speak to those who have been waiting, trying to come in and they couldn't come in. For them to air out their mind and then give us our rightful support. If you are calling this number, the number to reach us is 080-333-06-500 is the number to reach us. And let me also see if I can make this contact and make it official by Monday so that those of you that will be ready for the training and the facilitator will be brought to the platform and address us.
The MTN number you have dialed is not reachable at the moment.
Okay, I am trying to call the representative of the Central Bank and the CBN on the empowerment and financial inclusion to join us on the program, but the number is not reachable right now. Let me also find out from our consultant on the developments today that there have been since morning. This process is the request of the masses for them to showcase and demonstrate whatever they have, what they have kept for us, and how they want us to manage it until Nigeria is happy with them. We will not hesitate to reach them. So this afternoon is a very great afternoon. Good afternoon this afternoon, Consultant Mercy of Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative. I just updated your people and I have also informed them of your official declaration on the processes from Monday, as I'll be handing over the masses that belongs to us and I'll become an agent of the people with you. And also we want to know your visit today, any development and what you feel about the discussion you had with me in the morning. Good afternoon this afternoon, Nigerians and the whole world is listening to you. My name is Engineer Brian Moses Igoche, Alekwi of Adania, Ball Gloria Original.
Good afternoon. Nice to meet you.
You may speak up a little bit so that we can hear you. You can speak up a little bit.
Very beautiful and very exciting. I just can't wait to come on air on Monday to do everything that is going to be celebrated and exciting to all of you. And I want to assure you that joining Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative is one of the best things that we can. Because it's an umbrella so that people want again, nobody is going to have question of pride anyone. Because we have a wonderful CEO, engineer economy that has the heart and the mind of the people, of the ordinary people. That's why we've been working 24/7 to make sure that whatever we're going to be doing in PPP, in our PPP such Trustcom, it's going to be one of the best, and we're going to have results. Don't worry, registration for EPIC Charity Foundation is a done deal. And I assure you that ours will be looked upon and be worked upon and will get good results. Please just permit me, because I'm battling with the road and I'm driving as I'm talking. when I reach the 26th place, I will be talking to you. But notwithstanding, the meeting was good, and I know that by the time I come to there, the registration and everything will just move. We're all going to move to after. Thank you very much. Please let me concentrate on the sharing, and I hope that by Monday you will hear my voice and hear everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you
for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. May God bless each and every one of us. And I want to also appreciate CEO, at least for the heart of the ordinary masses, and he's out for it and really getting results for it. And I know that they are going to be exciting, and we're going to be happy that we have him. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Let me drive.
Thank you so much for joining us even at your difficult time of driving and then updating us. We will say a big thank you, and we'll be expecting to see you on Monday as I will be doing the official handing over to you, all the masses, and the forms that you have requested that it should be filled by every member for you to profile them in the right offices will be made available to them, and we shall be continuing this program and updating the people as we develop and progress. Thank you very much. God bless you. And Lekwe Hofadani. That is from our consultant who is coming to work with us and guiding us in some of the things that we know and we need to know more. When it gets to this cooperative, we will not hesitate to say welcome to the family. Thank you very much. Let us give opportunity to our own brother, Ambassador Tochukwu from Abia State, that place where then they call Aba, where no far from Misha Alangwa. As you they go Port Harcourt, Narando Sisioma, na the place, now the man there, and na him be one of the people where they manage, will be the governor for this trust come for that state. So they're happy to be here from the horse's mouth. As we continue, we will give you opportunity to tell us what you they feel and how we go continue to do this thing as we dey commence. Those of you who don't open your account for Trustcom in the States, congratulations to you. Send your detail of your account to customer care service for profiling and for them to credit the account for the support Gbb is giving. Hello, Mr. Francis. How are you? Good afternoon. This is Engineer Brian Moses Igoche, the Alekwi of Adania, and Ball Gloria Originale, the voice of the voiceless.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, Baba. Ṣé gbogbo ara ẹ̀ ń kọ́? Ṣé ó wà pa? Adúpẹ́. I'm happy each time I hear your voice and I speak to you. Your voice is very clear, better than before. I become comfortable and I say, God is working for us because you are a resources, you are a material, and you are a complete bomb for us in this whole community. We can't afford to lose you.
Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you, sir. With all that we are doing, sir, so far with the cooperative that we have started and everything, and I want you to throw more light on it as a senior citizen who have worked in Coca-Cola before now and has also served in a bigger cooperative, how important the cooperative is to us and how honest we should address this cooperative issue. We want you to guide us. We are learning from all of you, the senior citizens, most especially those who are working in a financial institution. The accounting process is all yours. And the committee that are going to work in hand with the ambassador who is going to champion the fight, the consultant of Trustcom, we need to come up with it. And I know with what you discussed with me previously, you are going to be highly needed in that department. We would like you to use 2 minutes to advise us and also pray for the transparency sake of this cooperative as the state coordinators are mounting the office of the governor to govern the cooperative in the 36 states. This is the first time the youth is given this opportunity. Let's see how we can manage it properly. Over to you, Nasa. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, viewers and all members of Gbb families and members of the Trustcom cooperative. Yes, cooperative is a fast means of getting a quick loan to bail you out of your financial challenges you may be facing at a particular time. But every member, in the cooperative, must one be registered and must be paying their monthly dues as at when due promptly. Most persons who are not paying their own promptly may find it difficult to get their loan so easily like other people. And two, in joining a cooperative, the amount you are collecting as a loan will start with a minimum of maybe 200,000, for instance, or 1 million naira, and the cooperative management will watch your repaying methods. If you are supposed to repay on the 2nd, and now you are coming on the 15th to pay something, we will mark you down that this person cannot be trusted with a bigger amount. And if you are in the cooperative, you have to also be paying your contributions along with the loan you took. And that loan is not going to be interest-free. We will work it in a way that you are going to be repaying certain amount with a very meager interest on monthly basis, so that the management will have little money to service that loan they gave to you that was borrowed from somewhere else also that was given to you, because your contribution is not up to that amount yet. So cooperative is a very good society or a group or a bank to save something for the rainy day and emergency situations. When one is in need of cash and you have looked everywhere, there's no hope. Just it is today in our country, you just call the manager that's in your area there or location, and they will assist you because they know that you are a committed member. It helps the farmers to be able to farm in a bigger way, not as doing hand-to-mouth farming this thing. You can do a very big farm because the cooperative have confidence in you that you are going to feed more people than you used to feed before. You bring your produce to the market, you sell, you refund the money from the cooperative back to them, take your profit and go home. We will eradicate poverty from this country before December 2024. If only we will be committed. The challenge our people have is fear of unknown. And two, attitudinal problem. We have always at the corner of our mind, if once you enter my hand, I travel. I go and stay in my village or stay here. No, GBB want to eradicate poverty. And I implore every Nigerian to be faithful, just as our pledge goes, faithful and loyal and honest. With the GBB CEO, a man with a golden heart to carry everybody along. And if we can only reciprocate his good desire, I think Nigeria will be a better place to live in more than any other countries in the world.
That is true.
The cooperative itself, when the consultant are self-resumed, there are things you cannot put on the public table now for security reasons. But this cooperative, once you are a member, be rest assured that poverty has come to an end in your family and your environment. Let us just, every one of us hearing my voice now, please try and register with GBB and be a part of this move. And let all of us join hands together with the federal government to meet up the desire of the present administration to eradicate this poverty that become our second name, a stigma to us as Nigerians. Let us see it as something that will help us and elevate us from where people have written us off. The cooperative has another benefit, that you don't need to bring collateral to get something into your purse. All you just need to do is to be committed in paying your monthly dues. I think the consultants will give us dates of payment on monthly basis. If the date is fixed, everyone that is a member of GBB, you must do your transfer to that account so that we will be able to carry out this dream. And I thank God for the CEO that have this large heart to make sure that the coming generation will see a new Nigeria and a better Nigerian.
Thank you very much. We are listening to you keenly, the whole world. The voice of an elder. And I am so happy, so delighted that an elder who has seen the forward, the low and the high of the life we are living. So whatever you're telling us,
thank you, sir,
we will learn from you. And in areas where we need advice and support, we'll always contact you. I don't take advice from big men. I don't take advice from big men because big men don't know what we are facing at the grassroots. Big men only know when God touches their heart to solve the problem of the ordinary people. It is when God touches their heart, it's not because you are presenting something before them.
Yes, sir.
If anybody is telling you that if any big man is coming to join you today because what you are doing is so necessary to him as a big man, that person is living in yesterday.
Yeah, I always preach it in the church.
Let God touch the heart of them.
Big man and the big man entertain you with drink and food, you have sold your birthright. He will never value you again.
Thank you
Because
very
they
much.
feel that juice and the granules and this thing they give to you to chew in their sitting room has paid your bills.
Yeah.
If they know the pains of the common man, they will not do what they are doing.
Thank you very much, sir.
Or some of them feel they feel that because they have arrived, let others become slaves.
Sir, do you know what you are saying? You are just waking me up from sleep. This very word you just mentioned now. I wish that our fathers that are late today are alive to realize this, that you have realized. And the moment you are alive, you make mistakes and you correct that mistake, you are among the chosen one. Because the life that we are living is too short for us to learn from our mistakes. But once you are alive and you have that opportunity, you are among the chosen one, and God will continue to protect and provide you more wisdom to continue. Our life now is to protect our brothers and sisters in the grand community, which is what we are doing now. That anything we are doing, there must be an ownership and also in an orderly manner. We have a customer care today. You see how effective it's going for us. Nobody will complain. I can't reach the CEO. I can't reach this ambassador. They are there to take your questions. Now we have a front office in Abuja that is there to take our question and answer. Now again, we have a consultant that is coming to manage and work with our existing structure. And if you discover there's anybody there who's not working perfectly to the dream of which the trust that is coming is bringing, he will raise the alarm. She doesn't know any of us. I have not met her before. She was introduced by the FCDA cooperative during the registration of her past records in bringing up cooperatives and making it looking very elaborate. So thank you very much, sir, for joining us this afternoon and advising us on this cooperative matter. I say God bless you, bless your afternoon. Now that it's Friday.
Thank you, sir.
Alequi Hofadania, all Gloria Originalem. Welcome, sir. Yes. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you so much for taking your time this afternoon.
Thank you,
welcome
sir.
To the program. That is our own brother, a very senior person in the cooperative too, who put a message on the platform asking that they say benchmark is this and he wants to do more than that because of what cooperative has done for him during his days of working for Coca-Cola as a staff or as an employee of the Coca-Cola PLC. Today, he's encouraging us to do more because he knows the benefit. Very soon, we are going to be doing more things and as we progress. Because of time and the importance of this program, we are going to add more 5 minutes so that we'll open up telephone line for those who want to reach us, and then we give them the opportunity to speak to the world. Good afternoon to you all. I'm sending a message from Mr. Williams saying he wants to be part of the cooperative and he also has a dream that this cooperative can give him whatever he's looking for. Mr. William, thank you for having this dream and having the belief in this cooperative that we also believe in. That if we can believe in our nation, Nigeria, then no matter what's happening, we still remain one Nigeria. This is another one Nigeria inside Nigeria called Trustcom. My people and I are moving forward to make it great. To summarize today's program, we have talked about due processes of the cooperative, the registrations of those who want to register through Trustcom to Epic Charity Foundation. The channel is now open to you, and submit your evidences rightly, bring your details of your company and let them profile it and put in the file and zip the file for submission. Thank you very much, great Nigerians, both home and abroad, our senior citizens in the grand community, our middle-aged men and women in the struggle, our brothers who have traveled exile to better their life to become good for this country. Those of you who has contributed endlessly, financially and otherwise, most especially those who come in with their membership to support the movement of this grassroots, which has become the most formidable platform right now and a big brand made up of we Nigerians. May God continue to bless you, keep you alive, give you the opportunity and the understanding to move us to the next level. Before I go, I would like to give opportunity to few persons who are already online to speak to us. If you are finding it difficult to connect to us, you may also call us on the telephone line. Good afternoon. This afternoon, how are you joining the program? Your name and where are you joining us?
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, how are you this afternoon?
I am better today. Well done, sir. This is Prince White Roberts, the Ogun State Coordinator of GBB.
How are you today?
I am fine, sir. You are doing well, sir. We are encouraged by your work over there.
That's right.
Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you.
Yes, sir. I want to ask a question, sir.
Please go on with your question. We are all here for you.
Yes, the last time I spoke with you, previously before this recent time, I was in the bank. I know I asked a question concerning the opening of the account, and you said you wanted to relieve us of the stress because I sent so many requests from through the secretary, Madam Falashade, and she said she forwarded to you, and you said you want to do it from Abuja there. But when you mentioned now that those who have not opened their account, I feel somehow. How do we go about it, sir? Should we continue with the process again?
My brother, I am happy that you pick up this challenge and you come in to clear the air. I am a leader of the people, and my duty is to encourage my people to move forward. And the only thing I can do to encourage you is to give you the words and the instruments that you need. I've spoken to the headquarters of UBA in Lagos, and I've been connected to most of the senior managers in the zones of the branch. GBB and Trustcom Multiples Cooperative is a laudable name in their industry, and we're bringing so much contribution to the bank. They are supposed to treat our issue with first class and first demands. They are not supposed to give up because all the information we need from one GBB is in the other GBB, and we have account and those documents are already domiciled there. The bank should internally structure themselves, and those requests should go accept the ones that they need individually from us and not stressing us too much. So I will give opportunity again for another 1 week for those of you that have initiated the move and submitted document already to go ahead and finish it up, and tell them that your headquarters is already aware of whatever you need and is there in Abuja.
Okay,
so
sir.
For those that have challenges, should let us know. But those have already opened, they will start crediting their account, the support of the 500,000 we're raising for membership, due process, due monthly, and everything to build each state in capacity, so that our names can start coming into the file and our requests will be attended to. I am also doing the cooperative. So whatever you are collecting from your people now, do the needful and then send details to customer care service to be documented. Once your account is open, they will extract it from wherever it is and then return it back to you to make up your benchmark of takeoff. So the rest assured, you still have extra 1 week. And I am not saying this because you're not doing well. I'm saying this for you to be strengthened and be energized to move faster than the speed we are moving before. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you so much for coming up.
Thank you very much, sir. Please don't forget what you promised me. I'm still expecting, sir.
No problem. Because it's quite some amount of money, and with the processes that were going on, you can all see and bear me witness that the situation has not been very easy in the recent time. We are expecting and also hoping as soon as we get it dropped, we will be raising funds very soon, and we are waiting for one thing to come, and once that thing comes, we'll continue from there. Thank you very much for it's over 2 hours now, and we would like to end the broadcast here for this afternoon. I want customer care service to close the remark while we move ahead, and any challenges that we have, he will help us out. So let's go back to the studio. And let's hear from customer care service before we go finally. Customer care service, are you there? Hello, customer care is there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you very loud and clear.
Okay,
Thank you.
very well. It's not clear.
Can you hear us very well now?
Yes, me, I can hear you.
We can also hear you too, very clear here too.
Okay. Yeah,
now somebody
it has been quite interesting.
Please go on. Sorry for the interruption.
Okay. So far, I think we have had a wonderful afternoon. Much information has gone into the air. What I would say that the atmosphere has been seriously been stirred this afternoon, and I want to believe by now people are processing all the information and digesting every information that issued out. So while we stand by the customer care desk, wait people respond and requests and complaints, I know it will start coming in any moment from now. Especially much light has been shed on the Trustcon multipurpose cooperative society, and it's becoming more clearer and becoming a reality. So I enjoy everyone that have connected with us this afternoon to sit back anymore, but this is the time to hit the ground running so that we can start achieving results and testimony begins to come in so that people that are skeptical begin to have belief in us and kill into this great innovation. Thank you so much, our CEO, for this great opportunity you gave to us this afternoon. I say, may God bless you and remain stronger. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your support and will continue to appreciate it. May God give all of us the strength and protect us. Today is Friday. As we all go home, those who are traveling from their place to meet their loved ones, those who are traveling for issues that has happened, most especially the ugly incident that happened in Benue State in Otupo, to be precise. We want to pray for the souls of those that were taken that day, that as they go, God will receive them, give them eternal rest. Those that have left behind, God will give them the strength to bear the loss, because this is terrible. And this is not what we expect to happen in our nation, Nigeria, again. And those that perpetrated this crime, may God touch their hearts and change it. Let it be the last time they're involved in this kind of ugly institution. Because an influence of the enemy, the devil himself, for you to forcefully take the life of the innocent one. We know there are things that are behind it, but God knows better. So families and friends from the Gbb and Trustcom Multipurpose Cooperative, we say thank you and sorry for what has happened. And for those our coordinators in Benue State, we expect to get more updates, plan for visitation to the families that were affected, and see what we can do, and those we can profile into the family, we bring them into the family. Most especially the members of the police and the young DPO that was taken in the process. May God in heaven have mercy and forgive us our sins in different places. We might be affecting people positively or negatively, we don't know. But however, we can never be more powerful than the creator of heaven and earth. The air that we breathe is in numbers, but we don't know. God in heaven, I especially requested that this day is your day, and you made it for a purpose. Let us live in these days and be able to glorify your name. For all of us together and our brothers in the other religion, today is Friday. We said, wherever you are, as you observe the Friday prayer today, God will take your answers and your requests will be granted. This is the voice of the voiceless, the speaker of the ordinary people, the Alequiho Fadania, the Ball Gloria Original. We have come to the end of today's broadcast. In the evening, tomorrow by 8 o'clock, we're going to be doing as the case they do us. And we'll also talk about the business of the order room. Why it's more important. While I expect you to write on my Facebook page, tell us why is the order room very important. Each time you mention it and people smile. People who are very angry, they smile. People who do something, they pause, they smile. We need to know the whole world. We need an answer. First 5 persons who give us correct answer are going with 10,000, and then other gift will follow as it pleases the Alekwe of Adania. We have come to the end. Good afternoon and have a lovely weekend.